Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is episode 11 of my HelloFresh review series. Today we're going to be making Parmesan, I lied. Today we're going to be making Caesar Crunch chicken. So it's 10 minutes prep time, 30 minutes total cook time, calories 540. It's going to be super duper quick. We're only using the oven, which is already preheated at 425 degrees. So let's get started with the unboxing. So we got 4 chicken boobies, 2 bags of green beans, 4 bags of Parmesan cheese, 2 bags of panko breadcrumbs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carrots, and 2 packets of Royal Caesar dressing. And last but not least, So Delicioso Italian seasoning. It's got garlic, black pepper, parsley, basil, and oregano. So veggies are cut, well, carrots really. The next step is we're gonna make the panko crust. So it's gonna be the 2 packets of panko in a medium bowl. Then we're gonna do 2 packets of the Italian seasoning, or both packets really, because there's only 2. Then we're going in with half the Parmesan. There's 4 baggies, so we're gonna do 2. Oh. A drizzle of oil, some salt for taste, and pepper. You guys can pretty much put as much as you want. Salt and pepper, it's up to your standards, how you like it, how you want it to taste. And then we give that a little mix. All right, step número 3. Now we're gonna pat it dry. We're gonna season it with salt and pepper, both sides, and then we'll move it over to the baking sheet. And then we are going to put a drizzle of the, what is this? The Caesar dressing, the Caesar dressing on the top part of the fillets, and then we're gonna pack the panko mixture on top. As much as you can, press it firmly to get as much of it to stick. And then we're gonna throw it in the oven for 10 minutes on the second, middle rack. On the second pan, we're gonna throw the veggies in. We're gonna season it with salt and pepper, more oil, mix them up, throw them in 15 to 20 minutes until brown or however you like it. And that would be step, what is that? Step 3 and 4. Just put a little bit of salt because there's already salt in the panko seasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna leave this space empty because we're gonna use it in a little bit. Now the Caesar dressing, just all you need is a very thin layer. Now the panko. Try to use all of it because you're not gonna use it again. And you're only gonna be putting it on the top layer, not in the back. Or not on the bottom. It's done. We're gonna get the veggies ready. Look at those beautiful colors. I love it. So springtime. Now everything is ready to go into the oven. We're baking at 425. This will be on the middle rack. Veggies will be on the top. That's gonna bake for 10 minutes. We're gonna pull out the baking sheet with the chicken on it, add something to it, bake it for another 10 minutes. By the time the veggies are ready, the chicken will be ready and we'll pull them out together. So stay tuned. Okay, so now we're gonna take out the chicken. Okay, and we're gonna reset the timer for 10 minutes for the veggies to finish. I'll check on them in 5. So now for step 5, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 2 little mounds of the cheese, right? So it's gonna melt in the oven for about 10 minutes, keeping an eye on it, right? You don't want it to burn. And then when we bring it out and it cools, it's gonna harden. So what you do is you break it kind of like brittle. You break it and then into like little tiny pieces, and we're gonna mix that with the veggies when the veggies are ready. So let's get these on there. Also be careful, this is really hot. That's more for me than you since I burn myself all the time. This is called a frico. F as in Frank, R-I-C as in Charlie, O. And it's essentially Parmesan cheese brittle. So back in the oven, we're gonna put this in for another 10 minutes so the chicken can finish cooking and this will have enough time to melt. If you see that it's browning too quickly, just pull it out. And that's actually like all the steps there are to making this pretty much. Once everything comes out, we're just gonna drizzle it with the remaining Caesar dressing. So I'm gonna cut it here, and then when I come back, I'll have the plate ready to do the taste review. So, be back. And we're back for all of the final touches. Veggies are ready, chicken is ready, so we're just gonna drizzle some Caesar dressing on top of the chicken. And then, this is the frico. So what you do is you break it into little tiny pieces. Now let's get the show on the road. Now the veggies with a little bit of the frico. Okay, so the chicken's pretty good. It kind of tastes like pizza, I guess, because of the Italian seasoning. The crust on the top isn't as hard as I would like it to be. It seems a little bit more on the, not on the soggy side, but it's not crunchy like the Parmesan cheese thing. It's a typical breading. I mean, it's really well seasoned. So I would give the chicken like an 8 out of 10, just because I wanted the breading to be a lot more structurally sound, a little bit more crunchy. Now for the veggies, they have a good taste, good seasoning. The frico adds a lot to it, or the frico adds a lot to it. But I don't think 20 minutes was enough for the carrots. At least some of them, because they taste almost fresh. Like they have that fresh produce crunch, fresh carrot crunch. They're still really sweet. The green beans are super good. Perfect texture, good flavor. I'll give the veggies a 9 out of 10, just because the carrots aren't all the way cooked. But it doesn't matter. Altogether, this plate works really well. It took no time at all. I breezed through everything. And the flavors are pretty good. Well, that's it for me, guys. I don't have anything else for today. I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Please remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Toodaloo.